Hey guys, MasakoX here, and welcome to a brand new edition of Dragon Swag, the show where I show you the coolest, most unusual, the weirdest, and maybe the worst Dragon Ball merchandise there is out there in that big wide world of ours. For those of you who caught my Christmas livestream opening some Dragon Ball Christmas stuff and may have recognized this little thing, I actually got some really cool Dragon Ball stuff from my girlfriend, and for those of you who joined the channel since Christmas, there have been a fair few of you. Just a few. I thought I'd share these products now in a self-contained video. So, first off, let's start off with this. This is an original. This is basically a hand-stitched Dragon Ball Goku stocking made by my girlfriend, and she got the patch from a third party. But all of this was done by her hands right there. So, you know, she knows how to sew. I can assure you, every Christmas, this is probably going to feature. Now, you're probably wondering what these are. And, well, this, first of all, is pretty much a tie. Goes on right there. All right, it's a purple tie. I like purple. What makes it so special? Well, it's got this on it. I'm powering up for my power break and power nap with my power-up thing. And people are going to be, what is that? It's a character thing. People wear character ties and character socks, right? Luckily, I have the character socks to match. She actually found, character socks and they all have Goku on them. Am I going to wear them? You bet I am. One moment.
Now, one thing I will say about these socks is that they're very thin and they get very cold very fast. So if you want to wear these in the winter, they're not very practical. But they look cool if a little bit stretched.
And they are a bit of a talking point. Like, why have you got so many people on your socks? And why are they screaming? Your answer? You do not want to know how bad my feet smell. Now, probably one of the biggest things that came in the box from my girlfriend was this. A Dragon Ball Z capsule. And I can assure you, it says here, real capsule from Capsule Corp. Wow, thanks, Bulma. I didn't know Bandai was part of Capsule Corp. My mind is blown. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually a little pixel game. So you got things here, and it comes with a Goku figure. In that, you stick it up the top, kind of like an amiibo. And you play through that game, and yes, supposedly it says that you can collect Vegeta, Trunks, and Piccolo. More than 40 opponents, it says. Oh boy! It's just like a Tenkaichi game. I can't wait to play as Frieza Soldier. And as you can see here, has number 862 on there. I was being the biggest nerd of Dragon Ball, and I looked up the numbers, and I actually, Bandai, the number 862 does not exist in Capsule Corp's actual back catalog, so you, sir, are wrong. Now, next up, we actually have two very similar products. They are the Drystar Lego collection of Goku and the JZL Goku Lego figures. So, yeah, they're both Goku. But either way, as you can see here, it says not Dragon Ball, Dragon Tales. Oh, I love Dragon Tales with Geico. And they're trying to find the mighty dragon Shinlang. Dr. Star, are you related to Lego perhaps? And as for this one, it doesn't even have the word Goku on it in the packet. It's just, you just have to guess it's Goku. For all I know, it could be just a very black palm tree. That's all I got. Now, one of the niftier things in this list is that this is a 3D printed Goku mold for baking. You could make cookies and biscuits with Goku's face on it, but then you know he will find you, and he will eat your pantry. And you know how much I like lights, but I've got to turn these lights off, so that means you can see it. How about that, eh? This is basically a bust of Goku, and what you need to do is turn it on, then off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's Perspex Goku thing, and there's a light in there. So, it's pretty straightforward, but the effect though, very nice. We then have something I picked up from Comic-Con. When I say I picked up, a fan of ours actually gave us one of these because we were so busy at our booth. He told us about these things where you can get these little animation things to commemorate the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball. And he got one for us because we were too busy, we couldn't get out. And that was so decent of him. There are actually about 15 to collect in the series. It goes from the original first episode, Dragon Ball with Goku and Bulma, all the way up to the Goku Trunks arc, Goku Black arc. I'm getting mixed up. Future Black, Goku Trunks. This one is number 3, and this is Kid Goku with the Mighty Uzaru form. And I am going to be collecting all of these because I think he can make a really good collage. So I'm looking forward to getting more of these. And this was only $10. So $10. Steal, I'd say. Now, in the last episode, I came to you guys and asked what your dragon swag was with the hashtag DragonSwag on Twitter, and you did not disappoint me. Coming up now are some examples of what you guys have in terms of dragon swag, so let's kick it off.
Now, first off, we have Asno, and sure enough, he's managed to gather the Dragon Balls in this very nice collector's edition box. They're all these lovely things. I see them at conventions all the time, so thanks very much, Asno, for contributing. Next up, we have JAKOB MINEHART, and he is showing off his Super Saiyan Son Gohan as well as his Ultimate Son Gohan. Oh, these are the ones that are actually from figure art, and they're the ones where you can take off the heads and change the expressions, and as well as poses. I've always wanted to get one of these, so I should really address that in the future. Thanks, JAKOB. Next up, we have a lot from Mikhail Gillison, and the first one here is an Android 18 figure right there, and what looks like a blue eyes white dragon in the background, and loads of dinosaurs in the background. Wow, a lot of dinosaurs, and Android 18 is towering over them all. Then we have got the pop figures, of course, of Kid Goku, Super Saiyan Goku with the golden hair, as well as Perfect Cell. Nice, nice. We all have our pop figures right there. And now we got Garfield showing off the Scouter there. I mean, how do you not? Garfield is love. Garfield is life. Now we've got mishmash of figures, one from Gintama there on the left, but as well we got a Super Vegeta, a different color edition of Goku in power-up stance, as well as a little mini Majin Buu. Then we've got another Super Saiyan Goku, I think this is one I have as well, and a Perfect Cell doing Kamehameha pose, but it looks like he's got a bit of a gun on his face, he's going, Arr! But then we have an Imperfect Cell guarding the Dragon Balls there as well from Bandai. Then we have a Super Saiyan Blue Goku there, and one I don't think I've seen before. I think it's one of the smaller ones, I believe. Then, of course, we have this. Now, this I've seen at conventions all the time, and it's just amazing. It's Shenron being summoned from the Dragon Balls, and it's got little 7 things there. Oh, do you put little mini Dragon Balls there? That's cool. I want one of those. And then rounding off, we've got his collection of all the orange boxes, as well as a movie pack, and I don't know, mate. Why have you got a bit of trash there? I think you were supposed to move that, but yeah. Moving on. Now we've got from a regular contributor, Mayra Bitty, and this is a Dragon Ball backpack. Again, I've seen these at conventions many times, and
it's there to put my food in. Good job, Mayra Bitty. You know what your priorities are.
Then we have a figure still in its box of the father-son Kamehameha from Cameron Walker. And that looks really, really good. And I'd really like to see a larger picture in that box. I'd love to add this to my collection. Then we have Prince Vegeta. And whoa, those are a lot of figures there. We got a Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the other world. We got a Champa there. We got King Kai, many Gokus and Vegetas. And what looks like a Whis, just looking there. Oh, and a Trunks right there in the middle. Yeah, because Trunks deserves to be in the middle. Wow, that's a lot of figures. And even the one when Goku's in space going dynamic. That's obscure. Wow. Thanks, man. Thanks very much. Then we have from Kevin Koto a plastic model kit of Perfect Cell. So I believe these are the ones where you actually construct them yourself. And wow, that's something I've not seen before. I'll have to keep an eye out on that. Good job, Kevin. Nice eye. Then we've got something from Matt Wright, and it's the Goku Black Time Ring. And he said on Twitter, I have seen your future. 1 million subscribers! Well, we got a while to get there, mate, if we ever get there at all. But thank you so much for the kind words and showing off the time ring. Very nice. And last off, we have more pop figures from Alistair Alexander, and Goku is joined with Vegeta, Perfect Cell again, Frieza, and Kid Gohan, as well as the limited edition Goku figure from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, as well as a copy of Xenoverse 1 I can see right there. Wow, what cool collections. Thank you, guys.
That is really cool. I especially love the Shenron. I need to pick myself up one of those. So thank you so much for the Dragon Swag, but just as a forethought, I did pick some things up in my P.O. box. Yes, I have a P.O. box, and I will include the address to it right here. So if you want to send me anything and it gets featured on a video like this one, then just send it there. Now, on a previous mailbag, a guy called Jason, or PM Ghost on YouTube, actually provided me some Tim Hortons coffee, and that was a £2 tin of the stuff. You can check out my reaction in the video in the description. I thought it was going to be over there, but actually the description's there. Really, with YouTube, I'm kind of future-proofing maybe. The description could be one of there these days. He provided me, to go with my Tim Hortons coffee, a Tim Hortons mug. That is so cool! So that means I can drink my Tim Hortons. Actually, it's almost gone. We went through it pretty quickly. We all liked it here. And yeah, it's just a commemorative thing to say 1964, and there's just a Canada Geese on there, and it comes with a little coaster there too. So that means you can set your coffee down, which is pretty much what you do with mugs. Unless you just, it can also be a hat. And to round things off, Amma Rahmani from Israel actually sent me these bad boys. Kingsglaive, the DVD and Blu-ray of Final Fantasy XV's movie, as well as the deluxe edition of Final Fantasy XV. Wow. That is really kind of you, dude. And I will get around to streaming some Final Fantasy XV action, even though I've never really played Final Fantasy that much in my life. What can I say? I was a Sega kid. Thank you so much, Amma. You are a boss. In fact, you're all bosses. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in soon for another Dragon Swag episode. And again, if you would like to have your Dragon Swag feature, just mention me on Twitter with the hashtag DragonSwag, and you can get featured on the next episode. Or if you would like to have something physical sent here, then you can just send it to this address right here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next one, be sure to like and subscribe. Catch you later.